Brilliant, thank you.
The end of the briefing. All handheld devices, including mobile phones, must either be in flight safe mode or switched off and held securely placed into your pockets. Finally, please ensure your window blind is in the open position for takeoff. As a reminder, smoking is not permitted at any time whilst on board. If you have any questions, please ask a member of your cabin crew. Thank you.
Jack Bayliss, I'm the first officer. I'm flying you over to London. With me on the flight deck, my colleague Captain Richard Clark. In the cabin, protecting there primarily for your safety today, in charge of the cabin we have our customer service manager Paula Glynn. Well, thank you very much for boarding promptly and on time. We've completed all our checks at the front here and we're ready to go. This is an Airbus A320 and I'd appreciate today if you please pay your full attention to the safety briefing, even though I'm sure many of you do fly frequently. It's just good practice just to refresh yourself with the procedures in case they've changed recently. When the seatbelt signs are illuminated, please remain your seats with your belts fastened and visible to the crew. If we switch your seatbelt sign on at any point during the flight, please return promptly to your seats and fasten your belts. And we also recommend that while seated, you also keep your seatbelt loosely fastened in case we experience any unexpected bumps along the way. But with that in mind, we've flown over from London just now. There were no bumps on the way and we're planned and forecast for the same conditions on the way back. Strong tailwind today, roughly about 75 miles per hour, just pushing us along. So our flight time here was about 3 hours, but on the way back we were anticipating a flight time of about 2 hours 25, so good news. Cruising at 33,000 feet, and as I said before, I'm flying you over to London, so I'll get back to your flight with an updated estimated time of arrival. But for now, please relax and enjoy your flight.
Cabin crew doors to automatic and cross-check.
Okay, so you're here to audition for applying the British Airways Safety Information Video. Can you just look into the camera and give your name, please?
Hi, I'm Stuart Alexander.
And have you done any safety videos before?
No, only feature films.
Well, this could be your big break, okay, mate? So don't mess it up. Shall we get one in the gang, guys? Okay, action! We will now demonstrate the safety features on this aircraft. And your attention is essential, as these may differ from any aircraft that you've flown on before. Think of a show off.
Take care your hand baggage does not block the aisles or exit. It must be put under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. Place items in the locker carefully as they may fall out and injure someone, especially if it's a bag full of duty-free goods, darling.
Actually, that was meant for Joanna Longley. Sorry.
In case of an evacuation, you must move quickly to the closest usable exit, taking absolutely nothing with you, and I mean nothing.
Smashed it.
All exits are clearly marked and are being pointed out to you now. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit, bearing in mind this may be behind you. In the event of an emergency, low-level lighting will guide you to an exit. Your crew will now demonstrate this for you.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Please carry on, Tandy.
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 Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. And remember, high-heeled shoes must be taken off as they may tear the slide.
Please now fasten your seatbelt. It must be worn whenever the signs are on, and it is fastened and adjusted like this, and opened like this. Seatbelts must be worn when the seatbelt signs are illuminated, but for your comfort and safety, we recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times.
That's what I do. Keep mine on all the time. Even if I've got a blanket, I put it over. Very sensible. Like you.
If the cabin air supply fails, oxygen will be provided. Masks like this will appear automatically. Stay in your seat and pull the mask towards you. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this and breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Please note that the bag may not inflate. In all the washrooms, Club World and first cabins, you may need to pull on the coloured streamer to release the mask. And please, please, do make sure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else.
That was so wonderful.
Oh.
Even though you'll get the pass.
You think so? I hope so.
Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. If required, please remove the jacket from its container and pull it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at the side. And thus a double bow. To inflate, pull the red toggle as shown. Now the air in this rather wonderful jacket can be topped up by using this neat little mouthpiece. There's also a charming whistle and light combination for attracting attention, should you be one of those people who enjoys attention. And please, very obviously, do not inflate your lovely light jacket until you've actually left the aircraft, at which point toggle up, inflate away, and whistle all you like.
Okay, please now ensure that your seat is upright and in the takeoff position with armrest down. Your footstool and video screen are stowed if you have them, and your table is folded away.
Genius! Look, I've got goosebumps.
Is that it? Just the tray table?
That's it. You absolutely nailed it, Jim.
Any personal devices with flight safe mode should have this feature enabled now. Handheld devices must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Larger devices, including laptops, must be switched off and stowed in your luggage for takeoff and landing. Take care your device does not get lost within your seat. If it does, please don't move your seat, but let one of your cabin crew know. When not being used in flight, devices must be switched off and disconnected from the seat power socket. Sorry, that wasn't very good, was it?
Yes, babes. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Smoking is not permitted anywhere whilst on board, and this includes the washrooms, which are fitted with smoke detectors. E-cigarettes are not permitted either.
Oh, and wizard pipes, eh?
Oh, good point, yes. Wizard pipes are completely out.
In the unlikely event of the aircraft having to make an emergency landing, you will be told to adopt this protective brace position. If facing rearwards in Club World, you must adopt this position. Please study the safety card in your seat area, as this includes important safety information specific to this aircraft type, such as brace position, and location and operation of the doors. If you have any questions, please ask your cabin crew.
Great, very intense. I love the sour face. Maybe we could try the next bit just a little less serious. It's not X-Files, it's not aliens about. Just chill out, yeah?
Thank you.
Brilliant, thank you, Dillian.
You'll also find the Flying Start donation envelope in your seat area. So if you've got any spare change in any currency, find it, take it out, and put it in the envelope. Please.
Spot on. Okay, that's a wrap.
On behalf of British Airways, Comic Relief and Flying Start,
Thank you for your attention and your kind donations.
Every penny of which will help children all over the world.
Living really tough lives.
If you have any questions or you can't find your safety card
Or Flying Start envelope.
Please ask one of your gorgeous cabin crew members.
Have an enjoyable flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Heathrow, Terminal 5. The local time here is 24 in the afternoon. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. You may now can receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. When it's safe to leave your seats, take care when opening overhead lockers if items may have moved out and fall and cause injury. Before leaving the aircraft, please make sure you have all of your personal belongings with you. And remember that smoking is not allowed until you have reached the designated area. If your journey ends here at Heathrow, on leaving the aircraft, please follow the yellow signs for arrival. If you're connecting onto another flight from Heathrow today, please check the information screens for your departing gate number. If it's not yet displayed, please follow the purple signs to all terminals vacate. Customers who use the British Airways mobile app can receive connecting gate information and boarding notifications if you have your device switched on. You can also connect using the free Wi-Fi offered by Heathrow Airport. All of us at British Airways and the One World Alliance would like to welcome home our customers who live here in London and wish those of you visiting an enjoyable stay. If you are travelling on further, we wish you a safe onward journey. It has been a pleasure to serve you, and we look forward to welcoming you back again very soon. Thank you.